y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly ass babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link is down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. New York is in the building. What it do? Chi-Town is in the house. Y'all come on in, sit right on down. It's still June out here. New Jersey's in the building, so the 732 pimping what's happening. The ATL is up in this thing. The 229 Albany, Georgia is in the house. Say hey Willie. The Bronx is up in here for that 5. Say hey chat family. The 4-4 Atlanta's in the house. Say Denton, Texas is in the building. The 505 is up in here on what's happening. Say hey Sugar and Chat Tyler, Texas back up in this thing. Say the 951 Inland Empire SoCal is up in here. The Bronx, New York is in this bit. Say well poppin' past the leg of these 30 minutes of 5 to 732. Clearwater, Florida is in this thing. That's what I'm talking about. Chi-Town is in the church. Y'all come on in and sit right on down. Y'all get the thumbs up. Y'all know how we do with the thumbs up. Appreciate that right there. Say good morning from Oakland, California. Good morning to you too, because y'all like 3 hours. Don't even worry about it. The 334 the Gump Monkey Town is in the building. Say Trash Talking Tuesday. Say we live. Hey y'all, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all trying to get the likes up over 500. Y'all already heard it in the commercial. I just got to keep reminding yous out here in the street about what we need, and that is support. Shout out to Phyllis for the $1 cash app. Say happy Tuesday to you. That's what I'm talking about. I am happy to be here. My apologies. I have to give out apologies about what had done transpired last night. Last night we had a hell of a storm in Central Florida. When I tell you power went out some everywhere. I thought that I was gonna get shot through my ears because the whole shock thing came. I don't know if y'all saw it, like right at the end of the show. Well, because we wasn't at when they had to cut off, because we wasn't at the end of the show, but it was the end of the show because the power went out. I also didn't have any phone service for like 3 minutes, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. So they say Florida facing storms to come. Absolutely correct. We're in hurricane season. For those of you who may not know, those of you who is not from around Florida, so we will be having bad weather. We're going to have some more bad weather today. I hope it don't happen now, but it done already started raining lightly, so I'm hoping that we don't get like the thunderstorms, because it was like some mean thunderstorms last night. My apologies for Mother Nature. Shout out to 502 Louisville, Kentucky is in this thing. Say hey, the 313 done made it on in here. Say hitting that thumbs up. That's what I'm talking about. Say Pastor Williams, did you hear the big conference? Wait. Did you hear the big conference that they had in Florida of pilots falling from the sky with blood clots or landing and dying because they took the job? Whoa, really? That's something that's going on? Oh no, we gotta look into that. We can't have our pilots getting blood clots, you know what I'm saying? That's a part of hypertension, could be something cause the blood to clot, and then you will mess around and have a stroke or a heart attack or something, or you can't land the plane, you know what I'm saying? So we really do got to do what we call around here, we support pressure checking. Check your pressure on your own. Do not just be waiting for the physicals and stuff like that, and don't be waiting until you feeling real bad, or you hadn't already fainted or passed out or something like that right there. check it on the regular. It take nothing but a few minutes, and I know, you ain't got no time for all that. But listen. One thing about the body and one thing about life. Life will force you to have time when your body needs some time. I'm just here to help. Say Florida, the generic Jurassic Park. Say 129 over 88. I was 125 over 86 today. I don't know. I feel kind of good. I got rest. I'm still sober, like I'm always. But well, not always, but I'm sober. I ain't take a shot today. It's early. Well, it's late somewhere on Earth, but I just don't, we don't like to come to work intoxicated. But boy, when we get on the, I was having conversations. on the weekend. I did. I think I had to ask this question though. Probably like 2 weeks ago. I think we spoke on it to where Florida, my state, stay in your ground state, but bitch go home state, please don't run up. We in fit for our life state. The new law is going to go in effect July the 1st to where we don't even need the concealed weapons license. And I was speaking to someone and they was like, you can get your medical marijuana card though. You can get it and have a gun is what I'm been hearing out here in the street. I got to look up the specifics, but if y'all know a little something, just let me know. Inform me. Point me in the right direction, because I need to go ahead on and apply today for my medical if I can still have a firearm, because we're not going to need the concealed weapons. You know what I'm saying? Check your prostate and pressure. Absolutely correct. That's what I'm talking about. You say, you mean the jab? Hold up. You mean the V jab? What is we talking about? Did I miss something? Hold on. Let me scroll back up because I probably missed what you was talking about. I can't find it. But I'm seeing that you were saying jab. You say my whole neighborhood lights was down. You know what I'm saying? And what I have been noticing, like parts of Central Florida have been having problems with the internet. We have been having problems for like the past 4-5 days in certain areas. I don't know what's going on. They may be trying to shut us off out here in the street so we can't get the news, and so I can't deliver the news out here, so you can't stay abreast. I think we need to talk to these internet companies that y'all can't ever go down. Imagine when they cut the lights off out there. When I say cut the lights off, when they just shut stuff down to where we can't function the way that we've been functioning. Shout out to Tracy for the $1 cash app. I appreciate the support, y'all. I really, really do. What is we gonna do? Now. I know us over 40 and over, we gonna be alright. Even though it's gonna stress us out because we ain't got what we been used to having for the past 10-15 years, but we came up without it, so I believe that we gonna be all right. It's the youths, and this is another thing that I say, you better get some insurance. A lot of youth ain't gonna make it. A lot of youth, they not gonna make it. They don't know how to talk face to face and stuff. They don't know how to communicate face to face. They don't know how to talk to their parents and stuff like that. They be texting their parents and stuff, so it's gonna be real, real difficult for them to like face to face speak to people. Like hello, it may be a little difficult for the youngins out here, but I don't know. He said I got some food store, water, generator, ammo, and necessary items out here. The 502 Louisville, Kentucky is in it, man. What it do. So a lot of y'all, we have to think a little bit further. Yeah. Yep, we did say something about keeping your DVDs and stuff. Yep. Keep your books. Don't throw away books. And there's a whole bunch of books that you probably got that you have never read that you kept saying that you was going to read. But then life happened to where you don't have time to read no more. Yeah. He said, just got me some more ammo. That's what I'm talking about. Willie. And another Willie went and a check on John Amos and the daughter scamming. I heard something about that right there. Well, I think she put up a GoFundMe or something, and then I think he came out and said he don't need no GoFundMe or something like that. I was like, oh, Jesus. Look at what people is doing. He say, don't forget to boil your ammo to make trades. Oh, that's a good tip right there. That's what I'm talking about. We better have ourselves together. We better have some stuff in order because, again, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem. The thing about it is, what are we going to do when the problem comes to our doorstep? Like people be saying, when it comes to your doorstep, then what are you gonna do? Yeah, I saw it. I saw that the doggone daughter put up a GoFundMe. I think she need a few dollars. You know what I'm saying? She may be needing a few dollars, and she want to use her daddy name and all that fly stuff right there to get a few dollars. The 757 is reporting for duty. What it do? Say, what did I miss? We just getting started. We have not done a story yet, but I'm finna go on and jump into it. Shout out to Judah Kids for the $5 super chat. You say we have we have a constitutional carry in Texas, but I still renew my license for political reasons. When you mess up but have a license, it say it's not seen as bad. Oh, all right. Listen, somebody else had done told me that they just renewed their license, although we finna go to the we don't need a license. I'm gonna renew my license too. I'm gonna renew my license because we really don't know how this thing gonna fall. We really don't know how this thing gonna fall out here now. It might be a little setup. That's why we gotta continue to watch out 12-3-6-9 at all times. We never know when it's gonna go south out here. Look here, y'all. Shout out to all the ladies. Shout out to all the babies who's producing these little ugly children out here in these streets, but don't want them. Good mamas. I saw a story. I see a lot of stories. A baby has been dropped off at a safe haven. We have talked about the safe haven boxes and stuff like that. You say in Georgia, you don't need a separate license to carry. You're right. We're not gonna need a license to carry at all. We had the concealed weapons license. So the new law is we're not going to need the concealed weapons license to carry. That's basically all it is. You can carry without a license. You know what I'm saying? You say, I haven't had a license since they doubled the price. Back up, okay? Listen. We spoke about the safety boxes, the safe haven boxes. Yeah. The baby box, you know. The baby box, in case you don't know, it is attached to a building. They cut out some cement. They put a box in there, put a little air conditioner and a alarm inside there. And if you have a newborn or a 32-year-old, you can put it inside the box. You know, and once you close the box, the alarm goes off. The fire department will come on around there. I think it's the fire department and the police department will come on around there. Well, we got a anonymous good mother. She dropped the baby off, but then, like a lot of people say, one person's trash is another person's treasure. Let me go and put it up on her. Yeah. 31, 32-ish, if they can fit, you know. If they can fit in the box. Here, if you can get back in that fetal position like you was in the belly, you know what I'm saying? We can go on and put you on in there, and then we come around there and pick you on up. Say, what if the box break? I hope they thought it through. I hope they got a little generator on it. But what this video is actually also going to show, because I've never seen the other side of the box. I've only seen outside the building. You got the pull down thing, you got the push up thing. You know what I'm saying? That's all I've seen. But in this video, they're actually going to show the behind closed doors. There it is. Here we go.
Now to a happy update. 6 months after a baby girl was dropped off in Florida's only safe haven box.
I didn't know that we just got one safe haven box.
She is healthy and doing well with her adoptive family.
Well, we're not showing her parents' faces for privacy reasons. Reporter Troy Campbell spoke with baby Zoe's adoptive family, who had been trying to start a family for a decade.
Say little people can fit. Yep.
Wasn't real until we actually got the phone call that I could go in and be with her in the NICU.
On January 2nd, this little girl, now about to be 6 months old, was left inside a safe haven baby.
This is the safe haven box. This is the inside, and it's plugged in, so they don't have a generator. They don't have a generator on it. You know what I'm saying?
Box located at Ocala's Fire Station 1. The temperature-controlled box is set up to sound an alarm to first responders once a baby is placed inside.
Oh, this one is set up at the fire department. Oh, all right, cool.
Within minutes, the baby, now named Zoe, was in the arms of first responders in seemingly good health. The firefighter who discovered baby Zoe called his wife, letting her know what happened, given the couple's struggle to adopt.
We've been trying for almost a decade to have a family, and everything has kind of just not worked out for us. So we're like, okay, don't get our hopes up.
With a handwritten note to the doctor from the first responder, saying he and his wife would like to adopt the girl. To their surprise, they were given the green light to begin the adoption process.
Everybody was just in disbelief, honestly, that she was hand-delivered to us almost. And
You say cute gender. You say cute ginger. I don't know why I said that right there. Yeah. They just met the baby and say, we're keeping it. That's what's up.
everything had kind of worked itself out to where we could bring her home 2 days later.
They say they stole the baby.
The door, place their infant inside.
Safe Haven Baby Box's CEO and founder Monica Kelsey says she placed the baby box in Marion County in 2017, with more than 150 others placed around the country after being abandoned as a newborn herself.
We've had 10 this year. In 2023, this is a record year for us. It's working, and this little girl is proof that these boxes are needed in Florida.
In April, via a court proceeding over Zoom, Zoe was officially adopted by the couple.
She's learning all sorts of stuff. She's taking in everything around her.
Her new parents say they want Zoe's birth mother to know they commend her for the decision.
And if you have like a good job or something in like the benefit package, it may state if you adopt, we gonna cut you a little check, a little $5,000 check, a little $10,000 check, depends on where you work at. Yeah.
We really felt in our hearts that we wanted to let the birth mom know in some way or shape or form that she is safe, she is happy.
She's safe and she is happy. You say men can't get our responsibilities, but women can. Absolutely correct. Watch what else she say. Shout out to Tony for the $5 super chat. You say she gonna grow up and off everybody. Hey, you better watch your damn back. Y'all good parents need to watch your back.
And she is very loved. I think that it's very respectable what she did.
She called it respectable for getting impregnated, getting peed in, and having a baby. Dropping a baby off at the box. They call it respectable. But if a man say, I don't want to be a father and just don't have nothing to do with the child, he's a deadbeat. What type of man are you? You're not a man, you're a male. Y'all so stupid. Hey, look. Yeah. Well, they just kids, yeah.
As Troy Campbell reporting, Safe Haven baby boxes say that it's working. Second box in Florida. It has.
Understand? The top of the list mean that, hey, they dropping these babies off out here in these streets. Oh, they keeping them, and then they dropping them all. They just leaving them out there somewhere.
Florida's safe haven law allows a newborn to be dropped off at any fire station or hospital within 7 days of that baby's birth. You can do it anonymously, without prosecution, no questions asked.
Players, listen. Please don't try this at home. Please don't walk up to that box and put that baby in that box. No, because of what I think and what I truly believe that, yeah, they got the box up, but they also have some cameras up there too. Don't get it twisted. They know exactly who is dropping these babies off, but it don't matter because it is the law. You can drop the baby off because we don't want you to harm the child, because, you know, the child is so precious, and the child, you know, deserves to live and stuff like that. Yeah. Players, if we put the baby in the box, SWAT gonna come all around there and lay us down. You know what I'm saying? So just be careful out here. The box is a sting. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just ain't gonna be able to get from around it. But she want the good mother to know that the child is safe. I don't think the good mama is worried about the child, sugar, because she did drop the baby off in a safe haven box. So the child was safe. She wasn't worried about whether the child was going to get adopted now or 2 years or something like that. That good mama did not care. So I don't see why y'all even care to even let the good mama know the baby's safe. I don't know. Y'all
learning all sorts of stuff. She's taking in everything around her.
Her new parents say they want Zoe's birth mother to know they commend her for the decision.
Stop. I like that, but hold on. We got to talk about it. Say, I know a woman that adopted 2 children in Florida, $450 per child until 18. I think you're talking about fostering children, because once you adopt the child, you get no assistance for adopting the child. Fostering the child, you get assistance, unless they change the law. Because if somebody adopt your child, that is one of like the only ways a man can even get not be financially responsible for the child. Says no return policy on adoption. Absolutely correct. Now fostering, I think in the state of Florida it was $700 and some change the last time I looked, after I had done got my what it is, my what credentials did I get to open up the doggone group home? My director's credentials. Yeah. It was $700 something. You know what I'm saying, per child, and you get the food stamps, the Medicaid, and all that good stuff right there. So yeah. So like I like to tell people, I don't know about adopting, because listen, if you foster a child, the child is an asset. If you adopt the child is a liability. But shout out to people who is adopting these children, because children need a loving family to be involved with. Yes, they do. They deserve a loving family. Moving right along. I don't even much want to make you sad. You say, no, Willie, if you're the unmarried father of a adopted child, you still pay child support. If you're the unmarried father of a adopted child, you still pay child support. I don't know about that right there, because even it may be like that in other states, but I don't think that it's like that in Florida, because if I'm not mistaken, I have went through the whole Florida thing when it comes down to child support. But you could be right. I just don't remember. And here, you just educated me. You say, no, Willie, adopted children They now live here in Georgia, and I was dating a sister. She was giving the sister the money for babysitting the kids. Oh, well, maybe that's a Georgia law then. Maybe that's a Georgia law. Maybe it's just different in different states. Shout out to Judicates for the $5 super chat. You say, if you foster one child, does the government pay more or less than what a man would have to pay for child support? They actually pay more. They pay more. Well. Let's say it like this. If a father don't even have a job, the father still gets put on child support, but it gets put on child support at the minimum wage. Now, if you got a good paying job, you can be paying damn near $1,000 a month easy for one child. But I would say the system gives more money because they give you a check for the child, food stamps, and some Medicaid. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably running $2,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But hell, she say no, you don't. You say that's not abortion then. That's not adoption then. See, and that's what I was thinking. Like, adoption means there is no other support. You sign the papers to where you is the parent and you is the guardian, and you take on the financial burden of this child. But again, I could be wrong, but I do believe that that's a Florida thing. Plus food and medical and wit. Yeah. But that's fostering though. In Arizona, is no food stamps but a check. Okay. You say, Willie, you get a stipend? Is you talking about for adoption or fostering now? You say, there's a case in Florida where the woman put the child up for adoption. The father wanted his child, and all he got is visitation and had to pay child support. Absolutely correct. Oh, I remember that one. And there's more than just that one. Oh, yeah. They would not give the daddy the doggone baby. But, have to pay child support, though. Yeah. More money, more payouts. That's what they want. Ballers all day long. You say, if the child is adopted through CSP, the state will give monthly assistance until 18. Oh, so it's different departments and stuff like that. Oh, all right. So just make sure that y'all reading the laws in y'all state if you all are deciding to adopt. And I would say you may want to adopt in those states that's giving that stipend. I promise you. You say just text my ex and they still get the $450 a month from Florida per child, adopted children. See, so I bam. Hey, I'm gonna take your word for it. I'm gonna take your word for it because there's people out here who is doing it, and I have not looked at the statute in a good little minute. But I appreciate that right there. So hell, y'all, we can start adopting more children. We can adopt more children now, knowing that they're gonna help us out. Yeah. Say, Willie, don't forget that they get TAF just for applying for food stamps. The TAF is $1,000, and the father ends up paying that back with interest once child support is determined. Ain't that something? Florida and California are strange states out here. Yes, we are. Moving right along, y'all. Moving right along. Look. Do y'all see how we just educated each other just then? I sure appreciate that right there. Y'all, we got a balloon release. We got a balloon release out here. You know, I think this is like the second one in a week. Or second one like with in like 2 weeks. Something like that right there. But we got a balloon release for the beautiful 4-year-old baby, I believe. Yep, the 4-year-old baby. They did a balloon release. I think it was yesterday or something. Here you go. 5, 4, 3, 2,
tell you, this is a tough one. And uptown Memphis community coming together again today. This time they're coming together in mourning. 2 days ago, they helped search for 4-year-old Sequoia Samuels. Yesterday, police said they believe they found the girl's remains near her home. Investigators say her mother admitted that the girl had not gone missing Thursday, but had been dead for weeks. Fox 13.
Dead for weeks. See, now I know some people may be saying, well, maybe the baby would be alive if they had a safe haven box or something. No?
He's Lakia Scott starting our live coverage off at 9. Lakia, I tell you, sad doesn't even describe this story. I don't know that there is a word for it, but people came together today to remember that little girl.
Very devastating, Daniel, and family and the community. They were all here today in memory of that little girl. As you can imagine, though, it was very emotional. Balloons, prayers, and tears went up in her memory.
Emotions were high at a memorial and vigil to remember 4-year-old Sequoia Samuels.
Shout all them babies out who you just saw who had their reel in. Go ahead.
Trying
to help you. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. So we won't be here again. Yes, Lord. Because it is unfortunate. Yes. That was my God, baby, and I tried my best.
Say, when is the fish fry though, huh?
And I hate to still be here like this. I hate that we have to come together like this. As a family, I'm so sorry.
Dozens filled the uptown community Saturday evening to celebrate the memory of the little girl whose life was cut short.
Children is best left with their mama, though.
Could have gave her to me. That's all I'm saying. She could have gave her to me. I would have took her.
Jacqueline Bass is the aunt of both Sequoia.
Oh, that was old cutie. Oh.
Jacqueline
little baby ain't deserve to go, man, but she had a good mom.
Jacqueline Bass is the aunt of both Sequoia and Sequoia.
See that beautiful baby right there? That's her.
His mom, Brittany Jackson. As we've reported, Jackson is charged with child neglect, abuse of a corpse, and filing a false report.
You say no tears yet, huh? Again, yeah.
Despite those charges, their aunt acknowledges her heartbreak in losing them both.
My niece, it's the mama and the baby is gone. And I'm going to miss them, and I love them.
Now loved ones and the uptown community only left with a memory and the power of faith and hope.
We're just going to have to continue to keep our hands in God's hands so he will get and believe that he will get us through this trying time.
Just keep our hands in God's hands. That's it. Go ahead.
God said all. It's all in God's hand.
And so I be having to ask the question, if it's all in God's hands and we put it in God's hand with our hands in God's hands, then why is we so depressed? Why is we so hurt? Why is we so shocked? We put it in God's hands. God got us. You know what I'm saying? If y'all saying that the baby is with the Father, like in heaven and stuff like that, you should be celebrating. But y'all do know that we're supposed to cry when people is born and we're supposed to celebrate when people leave earth. I don't know if you have ever heard that right there. But we are supposed to celebrate when people leave this planet. We still out here crying, though. Yeah. Especially when y'all telling me that the child or your loved ones is with the Lord and in heaven, you should be all smiles. Just in my mind, you really should be all smiles because you happy that your child is not here where the devil is and the child is where God is, you know.
And Jackson's boyfriend, Jalen Hobson, also faces charges of filing a false report. Now, Jackson told...
She say they should have gave... You say she should have gave her to me. Said that what they all say, don't...
Detectives that he killed Sequoia weeks ago, put her body in plastic bags in their home until this week. Daniel.
Killed her, put bags in the home, Like y'all say, she rocking that yellow dress. Yes, she is. But it go back to like the mama, daughter, and the grandmother, where they chainsawed up the grandmother and did not put the grandmother in the proper bag and stuff, and didn't properly seal the bag and all that stuff right there. We just killing people and just going on about our business. You know what I'm saying? But I would just love to hear from the good mother of why. What happened? What did the baby do? Because, you know, a person just don't do stuff if the other person didn't just do something. I don't know. I just be trying to think it through. Moving right along where we going. Cause boy, I got a few things now. Milwaukee. We gonna go to Milwaukee. They speaking about what had done transpired the other day. No, wait a minute. This could be different. Yeah. They are speaking about some of the things that had done transpired on the Juneteenth weekend and stuff like that right there with the shootings and stuff, you know. Yeah. Grilled her with sauteed onions. Yes, they did do grandma like that.
We begin, though, with breaking news. 6 people are shot following today's Juneteenth celebration.
All of the victims are teenagers, and one's believed to be a shooter. Fox 6's
one believed to be a shooter. Willie, they just kids.
Ashley Sears joins us live. We just got some new information from police within the last hour. Ash, what have you learned?
Yeah, Ben, police say it started as a fight between girls about 20 minutes after the Juneteenth festival ended. That fight escalated to gunfire.
Fight started. Girls. Monkey. Who's the shooter?
Oh, there she goes.
A scary ending to a day meant for celebration.
There you go.
As thousands were heading home from the Juneteenth festival, chaos broke out in the street.
It's sad. How can we celebrate when it's our own?
Shot her out for having her real. Boy, I ain't seen no nice girls like that in a good little minute. Notice something. It started after the females was fighting. The boy pulled the gun out. Over some monkey, 6 people done got shot.
Our children that are doing the shootings.
Camelia Pickett was nearby with her family when gunfire erupted. They ran and took cover.
We don't know what's going on, but we hear the shooting.
Milwaukee police say 2 groups of girls were fighting near Chambers and MLK around 421 when a 17-year-old boy pulled out a gun. 16s were shot, including the shooter.
No handgun, no weapon of destruction should be in the hands of our young ones.
4 females and 2 males range in age from 14 to 19 years old. Police are looking for others who may have been involved.
And that's what it is. It is stupidity. Arguments should not lead to guns being fired off, period.
That sounds good. It really do sound. It should not do. That's what it do, though.
Period.
For Pickett, the day with family and friends has been tarnished by violence.
It's supposed to be a celebration only for it to end the way that it did. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed.
Saddened by what happened, rethinking what this day will be like in the future.
I'll never come to Juneteenth again. Not here, and I hate to say it.
Juneteenth over. Juneteenth just got started. Juneteenth over though. I'm not coming back around here. It's over.
Day with family and friends has been tarnished by violence.
It's supposed to be a celebration only for it to end the way that it did. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed.
Saddened by what happened, rethinking what this day will be like in the future.
I'll never come to Juneteenth again. Not here, and I hate to say it.
And police wouldn't elaborate if the shooter shot himself or if someone else did it. Leaders want to stress this all happened after the festival was over. Anyone with information is asked to contact police.
You notice how they say leaders? Leaders? What, like community leaders or something? Is that what she mean?
If someone else...
Because it seems to me, not in now other hue community, they speak about leaders.
Did it? Leaders want to stress this.
They are leaders.
All happened after the festival was over. Anyone with information is asked to contact police.
Yeah. Juneteenth is history for her. Absolutely correct. It is over. Listen, this is why I say listen. I don't do crowds of us. I don't do cookouts. Funeral after parties. Well, I might take a chance with my life for a funeral after party. I might go ahead on and do that right there. Hell, I'm almost scared to go to the cemetery, because they shooting at the cemetery. It's crazy out here, man. You don't hear about this stuff in other communities and other hue of people. You don't hear about this mess. And if we do, it's 1 to like 100. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, y'all can keep hanging and keep it pro-black. Go ahead. Keep doing what you're doing now. And now listen, things doesn't happen all the time. People don't get killed all the time. There were so many Juneteenth festivals across the country and nothing happened at the majority. And you will be absolutely correct. I like to learn from other people. I really like to learn from other people. Supposed to going through something and now it has affected my life because I want to go through it myself. That makes no sense to me. Let me go ahead on and take it to the shot then. Let me go and take it to the shot and watch the number. Watch the number of you people who have been hit with that gunplay.
Those incidents are part of the 45 shootings CBS 2 is tracking in the city this holiday weekend. Our Tara Molina brought new numbers on gun violence straight to Mayor Brandon Johnson and is talking to families impacted.
More than 60 people were shot in Chicago over the weekend.
How many, Sugar? How many did she just say? That baby said 60. In Chicago, that's one city. In Chicago, just over the weekend.
More than 60 people. We talked to the family of one of those victims, a woman who's been working to prevent the kind of violence she was caught in overnight. 30-year-old Ashanti Kelly, one of more than 60 shooting victims in Chicago this weekend.
She's a strong young lady. She has sickle cell disease. She just had a baby that's 3 months old.
Her mom, Candace Hines, told us Ashanti lost her father and stepfather to gun violence. She says it's why she's passionate about her work with at-risk youth through UCAN, a Chicago-based violence prevention nonprofit.
She's an amazing woman.
Shot in her face, arm, and leg, according to her mom. Her car parked here, shattered glass. You can see the bullet holes.
That baby got shot 3 times. It sounds like that was intentional. To me.
Nonprofit.
She's an amazing woman.
Shot in her face, arm, and leg, according to her mom. Her car parked here, shattered glass. You can see the bullet holes.
She was able to drive her and her friend here to county.
Ashanti is hospitalized, considered critical at Strozier Hospital right now. She was in her car driving with her friend when they were shot overnight on their way home from a party. Police tell us it happened just before 3 in the morning. Shots fired at the car in the 4200 block of West Roosevelt. Ashanti Kelly is one of more than 60 shooting victims this weekend. Police tell us there have been 46 shootings since 6 p.m. Friday, with 62 victims and 10 murders. With Candace Hines just...
Man, look at these numbers. But you know what's crazy? When we talk about, okay, well, it's black on black stuff. No, that's white supremacists. Y'all know how stupid people be sounding. I just got to point this out. But you got to understand why it happened. It's systematic racism. We don't have the proper funding in the community to give these youngins something to do. It still go back to the system. We don't want to blame Patricia them. Not at all. We don't want to blame the people who was producing these little ugly ass children. Nope. It's the system. Yep, the white man all day long. And how is it the white man when the white man don't even live in your community?
Shootings since 6 p.m. Friday, with 62 victims and 10 murders. With Candace Hines,
10 murders.
It's just one of the Chicagoans impacted by that violence.
Stop the gun violence because it's taking people away from their families, causing just chaos.
I asked Mayor Brandon Johnson at an event in Hyde Park how he's responding and what he has to say to families, to people like Candace, who told us enough is enough.
We all are part of those families. I would respectfully ask you not to separate us from one another.
Stop. We all. It's all our family. So when you die, our family hurt. This is the mayor who, Mayor Johnson. Mayor Johnson, shout out to Mayor Johnson. He replaced Mayor Lightfoot. Shout out to Lightfoot. I hope that she's chilling. You know what I'm saying? Hell, she might run for president. I don't even much know. Just in my mind, she may run for president. You said that David Banner right there, huh? Look. Did he just say that they all lied, children?
We all are part of those families.
We all is a part of their families? Ain't none of us show up to the funerals. Nothing. We don't, When they put a GoFundMe up, they don't, All us don't pitch in. Don't sound like family to me.
I would respectfully ask you not to separate us from one another.
Respectfully ask you to not separate us from one another. When people get killed the way that they getting killed in Chicago, that's separating people from one another. Yeah.
Do you think that because someone is grieving that we're not grieving in this room?
Yes. Y'all ain't grieving. It's too many shootings for you to grieve everybody's deaths and stuff like that. It's too many. Do you see how they talk to us out here in the street? Do you see how politicians talk to us out here in the street? You grieving, we grieving. No, we ain't. I'm at the club. What are you talking about? Hell no. I'm on vacay. What do you mean I'm grieving? That's not how this works.
He said his message is for everyone.
You said, can you speak to the other families as if the people in this room have not experienced that very violence?
They ain't got nothing to do with what the person had done. Ask you to say, have you spoken to the other families? Why don't you just say, no, we ain't got round to it. But maybe we're going to speak to them. Simple.
You can't make that assumption respectfully. I'm not saying that was your intention. I just want to make sure that when we're asking questions that we're clear about how we are communicating to people. Grief is grief. Yeah. Loss is loss.
Grief is grief, but those people is grieving. You're not grieving. A lot of people should feel some kind of way when your politician tell you when you grieve, we grieve. That's not true.
We are speaking to one another.
When? And you ain't spoke to some of them people.
Chicago police are still investigating this shooting, and I'm told both women are still in the hospital. You can find a breakdown of the weekend violence numbers in this story. It's up on our website right now. Reporting in.
That's what's up. Stay in your communities. Stay in your community. Yeah. Moving right along. We done with that. I just want to show y'all how people be lying to you. People be lying to us. Say a lot of balloons selling now. I'm trying to tell you something. Chicago keep them numbers up. Hey, watch this. Hold on. In 2 weeks is the 4th of July. 2 weeks is the 4th of July. So when you go buy some ribs and chicken and shit like that right now, please make sure that you buy a bulletproof vest. Please get y'all a bulletproof vest. Don't be around here barbecuing and you ain't got that vest on. Alright, play crazy. Y'all, we got to get the numbers up. The number should be over 400. We should be over 400 with a thumbs up. I need your support. I need your support. Can we go to the high school? I saw this story. People graduating and people not able to receive their diplomas. I saw this on other like black folk websites and stuff like that, and they were like going ham and stuff, calling it white supremacy, racist and stuff like that, because the school had rules and regulations to where, and it's been going on for years in case people don't know, you's not supposed to be like cheering or dancing or nothing like that. We don't want the families to be screaming and hollering and clapping and all that stuff right there. They've been trying to, well, that's been in place for years now, because as we know, Let's just talk about us just for a minute. Oh, we show out. Oh, we show out. Who? That's my baby out there. That's me right there. We show out. And so they had to put in place of, no. If you act up, if you do anything out of line, you're not getting a diploma. It don't mean that you have not worked for your diploma. You're just not going to get handed your diploma. You'll get your diploma after we done here. So I read them like a few weeks ago, and I was like, we never really get the whole story. But I think we can get a story right here. Here we go.
Whose graduation was memorable for all, out of the Philadelphia teenager whose graduation was memorable for all the wrong reasons. The 17-year-old had her diploma snatched away, all because of the way she walked across the stage. For more on what happened last week and why, we turn to Action News reporter Brianna Smith, live outside Philadelphia High School for Girls in Olney.
Oh, it's an all-girls school. Okay.
Brianna.
Sarah, the recent graduate, is asking for an apology and calling for change after she did not receive her diploma on stage. Some school leaders say it's because she broke the rules. However, she argues she was just expressing herself during a once-in-a-lifetime event.
Stop. They say that she broke the rules. What did she say? I was expressing myself. The rules say don't. You say, but I'm going to express myself.
She stole that moment from me. I will never get that again.
Hafsa Abdur-Rahman cried tears of humiliation instead of joy at her high school graduation on June 9th. The 17-year-old says the principal warned students their families could not cheer or clap when they walk on stage.
And I understood the rules, so I was telling in the video, I'm like, do not say nothing because I want my diploma. I knew and understood what we were supposed to do.
She says she understood the rules. She told her family, do not cheer and stuff like that. She understood the rules. Say that again, baby.
I was telling in the video, I'm like, do not say nothing because I want my diploma. I knew and understood what we were supposed to do.
I knew and understood what we were supposed to do. Then why didn't you get your diploma? A whole bunch of other people got their diploma, but you didn't get your diploma.
In this video, you can see Abdur-Rahman dance across the stage and then hear the response from the crowd. She says because they laughed, the principal told her she could not receive her diploma.
If they thought that I shouldn't do the gritty across the stage and do the Girls High traditions, nobody should have been able to wave or blow kisses or do period signs because I feel like that's the same thing.
Y'all do know this is the period sign. They came up with the period sign. Shout out to C-Note for the 199 super chat. He say, baby, it's double talk. I'm trying to tell you.
So I just thought it was really unfair.
Abdur-Rahman says she's not alone. 3 other girls did not get their diplomas on stage, but all of them did after the ceremony.
Yeah. So they got them after the ceremony, but they couldn't get it then. 3 other girls didn't get theirs either. So I'm guessing that they did something wrong. Like she did.
The school district of Philadelphia said in a statement, quote, the district does not condone the withholding of earned diplomas based on family members cheering for their graduates. We apologize to all the families and graduates who were impacted and are further looking into this matter to avoid it happening in the future. Although Abdur-Rahman wishes she had a better experience, she and her mother hope school leaders learned a valuable lesson.
It's 2023. A lot has happened. These girls went through COVID together. I understand traditions and rules are set, in place for a reason, and we're not saying that they should be broken, but it might need to be revised also.
It may need to be, their rules and regulations may need to be revised. Not the behavior of the students need to be revised. So no accountability. And this comes from her mother. A good mother.
This matter to avoid it happening in the future. Although Abdur-Rahman wishes she had a better experience, she and her mother hope school leaders learned a valuable lesson.
She hopes school leaders learned a valuable lesson. Oh, but your daughter can't get that little experience back though. I hope your daughter learned a valuable lesson. See, because if she going to college and they say you can't, She probably gonna be like, well, I just wanted to express myself because we had done been through COVID and stuff. And we graduating.
It's 2023.
2023, and y'all still hard-headed.
A lot has happened. These girls went through COVID together.
Yeah, just like all the other girls who did exactly what they needed to do to get their diploma. They went through COVID too. For some reason, they was handed their diploma.
I understand traditions and rules are set, in place for a reason.
You understand rules and regulations is in place for a reason. And you understand there's always a but.
And we're not saying that they should be broken.
That ain't what y'all saying, that they should be broken or need to be broken? But y'all just gonna break them? Well, your daughter just gonna break them, huh?
But it might need to be revised.
It may need to be revised because, bitch, we told you what not to do, and you gonna do what you want to do. So they need to be revised to allow everybody to express themselves, to do what they want to do. You see how it works? Say, Willie, stop being so hard on them. No. Listen, somebody should have been hard on them. Because if I'm not mistaken, aren't they in Muslim garbs? Aren't they in Muslim garb? Huh? Don't Muslims have a standard? Seems to me like somebody ain't taking it that serious then, huh? Somebody not taking their faith that serious then, huh? Because Muslims typically follow rules. The ones who take it serious. The ones who take it serious, and the females who is Muslim, they is actually more respectable from what I've seen than Christian women. They are more disciplined than Christian women, from what I've seen. So in my mind, this is not just going against the school's policy, the rules and regulations. In my mind, it's also going against her Muslim or Muslim tradition or faith, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Y'all please correct me. But they be lying.
Now, Hafsa says it wasn't just about her, but this moment was also in honor of her sister, who was killed at 14 years old. Now, we reached out to the principal to talk about what happened, but she was unavailable to speak.
So it was in honor of her 14-year-old sister who had done passed. So you messed all that there up because you just had to express yourself with this and do your little thing across the road. Oh, that's what's up. So it's for you and the sister. That's what's up. You say they're European Muslims. Oh, okay, yeah. He said killed that 14 girl by just to make us feel like it was more than just about you and graduating. But okay, that's what's up. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Who is this? Got to be more careful. Oh, got it. Let's do this first. We got a woman. What is that? But we got a woman who is charged. Oh. This one here is really gonna tickle your fancy. I think that's how they be saying it. Tickle your fancy or something. Hold on. 1, 2, hold on. As an infant. Oh, yeah. All right. Bam. I got it right. We got a beautiful baby. Oh. Is this LGBT? Shout out to our LGBT sisters out here in these streets, our lesbian sisters, the ones who go together. Domestic love is a beast. I keep trying to explain to y'all domestic love is a beast out here in these streets, and I got to show you just a little snippet of domestic love out here in the street. This is a part of domestic love, whether you know it or not. Watch this.
Developing at 10, a woman is charged with dangling a baby out of a third-story window during an argument.
Yeah.
Tonight, this woman is charged with several crimes. This happened at the Venti apartment complex on Ella Boulevard near Rushworth in northwest Harris County. The events that led to her arrest and what neighbors are saying. KPRC2 investigator Robert Arnold is live from the apartment complex with those answers. Robert.
Look out, stud sister. Look out, stud sister. Who? Shot that baby out for having a real. Well, yeah. I think all the studs don't wear naturals. Studs always got their real in. You know what I'm saying? Oh, stud baby.
This woman is facing charges of child endangerment and aggravated assault. Now, for point of reference, that's the third-story window that is central to the endangerment charge. And the neighbors here say all of this happened during an argument between a couple. Precinct 4 deputy constables say a neighbor snapped this picture of 23-year-old Griandria Whitfield dangling a baby out of her third-story window.
Oh, she's just 23.
Courtney Alexander knows Whitfield and her girlfriend.
It was really a attention thing. She was not going to harm the baby.
Alexander says this is Whitfield's child and she was involved in a heated argument with her girlfriend.
It was just a relationship argument. She was trying to get attention from her girlfriend. She was not going to harm the baby, and that's her own baby.
However, this is not the only trouble Whitfield is facing. Precinct 4 officials say Whitfield also had a gun and threatened to shoot several people.
Stop. Wait a minute. I didn't know. But that's her baby. That's our stud sister baby. That's not the girlfriend baby. That's our stud sister baby. She held her own baby outside of a window on the third story. Yeah. We love these kids.
Precinct 4 officials say Whitfield also had a gun and threatened to shoot several people. A woman who answered the door said she didn't see the argument but came over to help Whitfield's girlfriend pack her belongings.
Shout out to Big Moochie for the 199 super chat. Say, oh, so she did the Michael Jackson. Yes, she did. Yeah. One of the homeboys had done got her pregnant. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing.
She said the woman went back to Atlanta.
Oh, so she's done. She's gone.
She's gone. Yeah, she's not coming back.
The girlfriend done left.
Whitfield is being held in the county jail on a combined $40,000 bond, and the baby was released to a guardian. The baby was not hurt.
The baby released to the guardian. They don't never say like the baby was released to the father or something.
Court records show Whitfield had only lived here about 4 months. She is due back in court on Tuesday. Reporting live from Northwest Harris County, Robert Arnold, KPRC 2 News.
Okay. Hold on. Okay. Back in court on Tuesday, as they say. You say, damn, that baby sound drunk, Willie. Or that baby was looking drunk or something out here. But listen. And this is why it is in the best interest for children to be with their mama. Stop arguing with people. Do not do the argument thing. They actually have another video of other people talking about this beautiful mother, good loving mother. Say, oh, pretty 40K.
Woman is in jail tonight
the petty
after being caught
40K
on camera holding her 4-month-old daughter from her window of a third-story apartment, threatening to kill her, according to police. Hello again, everyone. I'm Tom Abrams.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill my baby if you don't talk to me. I'm gonna kill my baby if you don't talk to me. We need to have some conversation.
It happened in North Harris County off Ella Boulevard near Kirkendall Road. That's where ABC 13's Shannon Ryan joins us live tonight.
We got to pause it for a minute. We had 321 likes. We should be over 400. What's going on? Need to support. Remember, thumbs ups is free. We try to get over 500 in every show. In case y'all didn't hear the commercial in the beginning. Over 500 in every show. We got a Cash App, a Super Chat, and a PayPal out here. I need your support. If everybody would just hit me with $1 on the Cash App, that'll do me a solid out here. That mean it's hot boy summer. You know I'm trying to buy them Speedos. Y'all out here playing. Y'all out there, that means you don't want to play out here with these Speedos in the summer. Oh, should Speedos be like baggy or don't even much worry about it. Where them numbers at? We're at 337. Y'all just go ahead on and hit that button real quick for a player. Appreciate that right there. Listen, I'm not going to Target because they got the tuck speedo. No, we ain't doing that right there. Here we go.
Tom, well, this is that third-story window the child was dangled out of. Neighbors tell us this all started with a fight between the child's mother and a girlfriend. A fight so violent, neighbors say she was throwing rocks at her girlfriend, who was standing in the same parking lot we're in right now.
They were throwing rocks at each other. Love. Say how stud baby getting knocked up. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we be drinking, you know. Forget that they're stuck. Go ahead, go.
I just heard screaming coming from somewhere, so I was already outside.
Volume check. My volume down. Hold on. Let me bring the video volume up just a smidget. Let's see.
All right, I could figure out where it was. I looked up on the third floor and I saw a woman with a baby and she was dangling it over the balcony.
Neighbors so upset they crowded underneath the child trying to save her life.
We were like criticizing her, like, what are you doing? Like, we were saying stuff like that.
He said we was criticizing her. I think that was like hard for him to like say, like we was criticizing because you know you're not supposed to be criticizing a woman. You're not supposed to judge a woman. We're not supposed to do that. Shout out to SCM for the $2 cash out. Say here too for ya. I appreciate that right there.
4-month-old girl's mother, Grayandria Whitfield, is charged with child endangerment and aggravated assault.
She's like a real strong baby. Is it now? Now I know she like got a head up and stuff like that, but can she like be cute though? I don't. Maybe she just smile or something. Here. Probably put on some glasses and she'll look like real feminine out here in these streets. But I don't know. It's just she look like one of the boys right there though. You know what I'm saying? But could she be like cute though? Y'all tell me what you think.
Neighbors like this young man who asked we conceal his identity say she turned the gun on them.
She like felt like we were like checking her or something like that, so she felt the need to like establish her dominance. She came down
to establish her dominance. She felt like we was checking her, but we was that word that he had done used. We were calling her stupid and stuff, and so she pulled that fire, and we like shit. That's your baby. You know what I'm saying? Like. My baby's straight. You know, my baby got insurance. So,
stairwell waving a gun at everybody.
A pregnant neighbor also ran inside the apartment trying to save the baby.
Shout out to Big Moochie for the $1 cash. You said that $1 donation. I appreciate that right there.
She says Whitfield pointed a gun at her and cocked it. We spoke with Whitfield's friends inside her apartment today, one telling us they believe she's sick.
Probably postpartum, only because I have kids and I've gone through it with my first. I feel like it was probably postpartum.
So now we doing, sugar? It's always some postpartum shit. I don't think that the baby crazy. I don't think the baby crazy. She was just like the first broad had done said. She was just trying to get attention. That's domestic love, man. This ain't postpartum.
We spoke with Whitfield's friends inside her apartment today, one telling us they believe she's sick.
And shout that baby out right here for having her real, all cute in the face, got a little earring in the nose, all that fly stuff right there. I believe that it's postpartum because I had a little postpartum and stuff, so I can kind of believe that she had a little postpartum. But she did say crazy, didn't it?
Probably postpartum, only because I have kids and I've gone through it with my first.
You went through it with your first baby and then you just kept on having them, although you went through postpartum. What is wrong with you babies out here? I got to ask a question. If you went through postpartum with your first child, why would you put yourself in a position of where you can possibly get postpartum again? Since postpartum depression is real serious, you know. It can take a child's life. For you having postpartum, it can take a child's life. But you'll go right on here to put yourself right back in that situation and now put 2 children in harm's way by you having postpartum. When I tell y'all producing children is selfish as hell out here, it's selfish. Say she's a housewife. Say babies equal mental health. That's what's up. Shout out to Deborah for the $1 cash app. Say just for you, Willie. I appreciate that right there. Yes, I do. Say it again, baby. Postpartum why?
I feel like it was probably postpartum.
You're on TV, baby. That is why she's smiling. She's trying to solicit. She's trying to solicit a little something.
I feel like it was probably.
Yeah, and y'all gonna call all her friends. Well, like y'all don't be calling, texting, group texting all her friends. Y'all listen, man. Y'all watch the news at 6 o'clock. You know your girl on there. You know your girl on there saying some educated stuff. Yeah.
Postpartum.
Certainly just a heartbreaking situation all around. If you or someone you love is struggling with postpartum mental health, you can call the National Lifeline. That phone number is 988. Again, that number is 988. Live in Harris County, Shannon Ryan, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
988, and we have Emmett. We used to have it running at the bottom of what we're doing right here, the 988. If y'all need some help, if you can't get through the 911 because 911 is dealing with stuff serious, and y'all have to use 988 is the backup number. 988 is the backup number. Shout out to brother Cam for the $2 cash app. You say, is that baby K grandmama? Shout out to baby. Listen, baby K famous, y'all. Baby K, that mean you got a 15 minutes of fame out here in these streets. And we always gonna remember that name, Baby K. Moving right along. Which one was this right here? Oh, here. But did the baby die though? You see what I'm saying? Free my dog. Let her back out. Give her baby back. Let her back out. Give her baby back. Don't nobody know her baby like she know her baby out here in these streets. Ooh. Okay. I forgot to play this one earlier because it went with the other one. But we got a baby who had done been shot at the Juneteenth thing, and she wanted to speak. But I forgot to do it earlier. Don't even worry about it. We finna do it right now. Don't judge me till you walk a mile in my shoe. My mama black, only God can judge me. He know my heart. I'm trying to tell you something. Look at here and listen here.
And from entering this parking lot 2 days after this mass shooting. Now, as the investigation continues, as you mentioned, we're hearing from those who narrowly escaped this frightening night.
Shout out to Wendell for the $1 cash app. Say give donations. Say 313 here. I appreciate that right there.
DuPage County deputies check under the hood of LaToya Taylor's vehicle. She's back 2 days later, getting her SUV from this parking lot. She left it behind after this. In cell phone video, you can hear countless shots and see just how dangerous things got over the weekend.
I'm just happy I still got my life.
That's because the 5 bullet holes in LaToya's SUV aren't the only places those bullets landed.
Because I was trying to figure out why everybody was running. And then when I ended up getting shot in my arm, I'm just like, I couldn't stop running.
LaToya is one of 22 shots near Willowbrook over the weekend.
Got to be more careful. Shout out to Dodger Trap for the $2 cash out. Postpartum equals the baby ain't make him stay. I like that definition right there. I like that one right there, yeah.
As DuPage County investigators canvass the lots for evidence, she questions if they will find who fired those shots, sending more than 20 to the hospital, because close to 300 were gathering for a promoted event.
It was so many people outside. I highly doubt they are going to, but I hope so, just because off the strength that I got shot and I lost
off the scrum.
My friend behind it.
Reginald Meadows was killed. The 31-year-old father of 2 attended the gathering with his family.
Just because he was a good person.
Monday night, his family held a private memorial across the street.
And this is why we not pulling up at Juneteenth events no more. He was a loving father. And now he gone. Just out there just chilling. You know what I'm saying? He ain't getting into nothing. Innocent bystander. Now the children ain't got no damn daddy.
But Meadows' family, through their attorney, is raising concerns about how and why this event was allowed to take place with no security.
Also, now we need security for, let's say, Martin Luther King, Juneteenth, Malcolm X days and stuff like that. So we need security. So you telling us that we violent or something. Go ahead.
Property owner owes a duty to those that he lawfully allows on his premises to ensure that it is safe while this specific event was taking place on their property, exposes them to liability.
And despite a bullet going through her arm and her SUV riddled, LaToya is torn about all she experienced.
I don't really know if I want to say I regret going or not, because it was a good time. It's just unfortunate that, you know, it ended so tragically.
It was jumping though, is what basically she trying to tell y'all. Shout out to Darrell for the $1 cash app. Say Team Ball Sack for life. Say going against the I don't think I can say that right there, but I sure appreciate that right there. Yeah.
Now, the DuPage County Sheriff's Office, they are not providing many updates about this investigation. And because tonight is a holiday, we were unable to determine whether or not there was a valid permit for this gathering or not. As for the investigation, we do know that investigators, they are sorting through countless videos, and not to mention all of trying to contact all of those.
Oh, that's it. They don't mean nothing. So they finna try to sue. They finna try to sue the property owner for allowing them to have an event on the property. Y'all do know if you own a property and somebody get hurt on your property, you do know that they can sue you, even if you did not cause them to get hurt. Y'all do know that right there, right? Say 2 rounds bounced off her and hit the bystander. Got to be more careful. That baby ain't. Yo, wow. Gotta go ahead on and leave it alone. Moving right along then. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. We got a survivor. They call him. Damn it, it's a survivor. What them lights is? Oh no, them lights need to be up. Over 400, y'all. Need to be over 400. Need to be over 400.
Starbucks Union.
Slow me down. We weren't ready.
Out of my leg.
Not yet. Right here. Because we have another survivor. I got that. Oh, damn it. So I had like 3 on. All right, cool. People speaking now. Say she was a BBW. Yeah. And there's another reason that y'all need to have insurance. Especially before you go to events. You know what I'm saying? You never know if you're going to make it or not. We just don't know. Shout out to Big Moochie for the 499 super chat. Say this is Chicago. Security not stopping nothing. It say when they will shoot and kill a rapper with over 20 plus shots while he walking out of the jailhouse. That's how they get down out there. You know what I'm saying? Security. All right, put your life on the line for these fools. Keep on playing. Damn it, we got to lead people to their own devices and stuff. Damn it, you got to carry your own weapon, but in the shot, you can't have weapons. But everybody got weapons. That's what's up.
Out of my leg, and I started panicking because the shots were still ringing out after I had already been shot.
Mariah Dixon was shot in the knee while out at a Juneteenth party over the weekend in Willowbrook. 1 person died and 23 are wounded.
Shout out to Yvette for the $1 cash app. She say, I can do $1 today. Well, I appreciate it. I just appreciate you being around here.
In this cell phone video posted to social media, you can hear the gunshots and panic from people who were there.
The screams around me, it was just pure chaos.
Signs
I don't think she ever going back.
of that chaos are still visible. Trash covers the parking lot and cars were left behind as people scrambled to safety.
Immediately everybody started running and, pushing past me and shoving me. I thought that there was really nowhere for me to go.
Or maybe I can be wrong, because just like you say, she going to be at the July 4th party. Shout out to Daphne for the $2 cash. I say my favorite afternoon show. I appreciate that right there.
Dixon found cover under a car. She spoke to us from her hospital bed.
I thought that I was going to die. I got shot once, and when the bullets kept ringing and I kept hearing gunshots, I was just basically waiting to get shot again. That's how I felt.
Neighbors say the strip mall Juneteenth celebration started to become an annual tradition, but as evening turned to morning, Dixon says the mood of the gathering shifted.
I just felt a bad energy, I would say, because there was obviously people drinking. I'm afraid. I'm 23 years old, and I don't know if I'll be ever able to attend parties again or do things like a carefree young adult.
Oh, no, you're going to be partying and stuff like that. It's just like, listen. You could damn near die at an event. Guess what you're going to do again? Go back to another event. Hell, you can die at the event. Guess what you're going to do? You're going to show up at another event.
And
that's what we be doing,
investigators
man.
are still processing this massive crime scene. We're told that the DuPage County Sheriff's Department is in the process of interviewing witnesses and some of those victims. But at this point, no arrests have been made.
No arrest because, listen, we saw everything, but we ain't see nothing. That's what's up. Moving right along. Shout out to Deborah for the $2 cash. I just say much appreciation for your Willie. I appreciate that right there. I really, really do. Shout out to Big Moochie for the $4.99 super chat. Say Willie, Willie, if people running past her and pushing her, that means she wasn't running fast enough. Say, get the hell out of the way. I'm trying to tell you something. I hit you with that goddamn bow. You stay shooting. You don't hear that? Man, move. Get out the way. You know what I'm saying? You just laying around talking about what's going on. You know, because like she's just 23. So she's probably not used to running when gunshots going off. We gonna have to get used to running when gunshots going off. But y'all be around here be trying to be cute. You out at a you listen, ladies, please don't go out to none of these events in heels. You know. You need some easy walkers on, some Skechers or something, you know. Hell, some Vans if you need to. You know what I'm saying? Some Reebok, some well, you don't really want to wear your J's and stuff like that, because y'all do not like to scuff up like the bottom of it and stuff. Like if you have to run like in J's, it's gonna like mess your shoes up. So you really don't want to wear J's. You can wear like some Reeboks or something like that right there. Just don't go in heels. Just don't go in heels and nothing like that. You say that they done denied my dog Bun out here, Boosie. Oh man, they got to free my dog. Let my dog go. He ain't do nothing, but he did something wrong. That's nothing. That's regular stuff. Moving right along. What damn it. One more that I had, because it was 58. Wait, this one. Okay. We did them all. We did all those right there. I thought that I was bagged up. All right. Okay, what do we got? Oh, yeah, bam. We ain't done. Let me put that beautiful baby up on the screen real quick. Hold on. We got a good mama out here. It's always a good mama. It's always a beautiful, good mama out here. I want to say shout that baby out because she got her reel in. Shout that baby out because she got her reel in. People have often said that men are like the worst parent. Women children is best left with their mama. So mamas is like the best out here in these streets. But they don't be pointing out that mothers be harming their children way more than anybody else even get a chance to do it, but we don't care. We love the kids, but we really don't care about the kids, you know what I'm saying, because they're not our kids, so she can keep the baby. Yeah, we really don't care. But we got this beautiful baby here, and they say a mother has been arrested in the death of a 1-year-old after bringing the child's body to the hospital. So this is like another one who I guess decide not to put the baby like in plastic and leaving the baby inside the house or something, like stink up the house. She's just gonna bring the baby to the hospital. This beautiful baby is 22. That's what's up, 22. A Mississippi woman has been arrested and charged in the death of her own little baby. It said the reports say that 22-year-old Quantella, gotta use your vowels, Von Shaw or Shay? Y'all pick it. Towns brought her 1-year-old child to the hospital on Wednesday, but the girl was already dead. She was running late. Investigators responded to the hospital and met with the great mother. They found several inconsistencies in the woman's story about what happened to her child, because you don't want to take responsibility. Now, why would you do that? A warrant for Towns' arrest was issued for child deprivation of necessities with substantial harm, the police said. And on Thursday, the 22-year-old mother was arrested at her home by the county sheriff's department, Panola County Sheriff's Department. She is currently being held at the DeSoto County Jail on 100 bands. Somebody look out for that baby. If y'all got about 10, you know what I'm saying, go on around there and get the little 22-year-old out of hell. Maybe she'll produce another one for you. It's nothing. Baby, don't even worry about it. What is child desperation anyway? What is this stuff? Hold on. Yeah. Child desperation. Well, it don't say desperation. Child deprivation. Child deprivation of necessities. Meaning that she did not give the child what the child had that needed. And her baby done died. She love her baby though. She miss her baby though. She wished that her baby wouldn't have never passed. But mind you, she lied to us. She didn't tell her. The stories kept changing. Yeah, deprivation, for those of you who cannot pronounce it. That's what's up. Shout out to Big Moochie for the $1.99 super chat. You say she just sick of y'all just suffering postpartum. Look at that baby face. This is her Instagram photo. Look at that baby face. This is the picture that she took when she was down there. All right, sugar. Yeah, baby, them boys gonna get at you. Don't even much worry about it. Listen. We don't care as players so much to where we'll get with old killer. Well, hell, women get with killers too. But we will get with a baby who done knocked off her own baby. Like a killer like that right there. We'll get with a chick who done killed her last man. Boy, we don't give no... I'm trying to take something. We don't care about life. We just want to get some monkey. That's really all it is. And then after she kill us, and then we like, well, what? But why she killed me? I was such a good guy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I don't. I got to pull. Hold on. I got to pull our Lighter Hue brother up. Oh, I got to put my Lighter Hue brother up on the screen real quick. We got a nice little story. Let me see the headlines. A man is charged after allegedly graping the family dog and threatening to kill the mom with a hammer if she told on him by calling the police. So you just gonna hunch the dog because the dog can't consent. Or the dog didn't consent. Or hell, the dog said no. And like we say around here, women, you have the right. Females, babies, y'all have the right to say no. And players, no means no until it means yeah. Something like that right there. But a man was charged after... what if the dog get pregnant though? He's 20. A 20-year-old human. Oh, yeah. A 20-year-old Indiana man allegedly had sex with his family dog. And threatened his mother. I'm going to kill you if you call these people after she witnessed the sickening acts. That's what they saying. Blake done hunched the dog. Blake Ruffett of Elkhart, I think that's how you pronounce it, was charged last week with bestiality and intimidation with a deadly weapon after his mother allegedly saw him with his pants down with their dog pinned on the couch. You forced the dog. They say pinned down. He forced the dog. You just a tough guy. Huh? I wonder what type of dog it was. Was it a poodle, like a Shih Tzu or something? Was it like a rescatarian or something? I don't even know, but watch this. I bet it wasn't no pit bull. I bet it wasn't no pit bull. I bet it wasn't no German Shepherd. I bet it wasn't no a Rottweiler. I bet it wasn't that right there. Say a dog man will be born. Yes. Look at Buddy. He cool too. I hope he ain't listen to no hip hop. I hope he ain't on no hip hop, so he can't say hip hop made me do it, cause hip hop don't make you do that right there, player. Hip hop don't make you do that right there. Listen though, man. Do you know how much monkey you could have been getting? Hell, maybe he was getting some monkey, but maybe the monkeys wasn't tight enough. I don't know. Maybe females talk too damn much, and he just didn't want to deal with the females. Shout out to Darrell for the $1 cash out. You say, Miss Taurus Life, my player be hating on you sometime. No. That's what's up. I appreciate that right there. Look at him. He cool and collective. He don't have a iPhone because he got these things in his ear, and that ain't what iPhones do. Shout out to King Pepper 85 for the $2 super chat. Say black women will still level up and take a dude all day long. Say according to the newly obtained court documents, the accused sicko grabbed a hammer and threatened his mom and burned her body if she. Oh, he threatened the mom with a hammer and told, bitch, I'll burn your body. Didn't I tell y'all that y'all better watch your children? Y'all better start putting shit past your children. Because she caught him manhandling probably a poodle. If you tell what I do behind closed doors, I'm going to slap your ass in the head with that damn hammer, and I got some lighter fluid. The police said that they noticed the blood and the red marks on the pooch. Oh, the dog was a virgin. Jesus. The dog was a virgin. He said the dog refused to comment on the situation. He said a veteran later confirmed that the animal had suffered trauma. Oh, wow. So it's deep. He got a little face mask and it's scully and it ain't cold outside. So, yeah. Look, he a little thug. So Playboy just a little thug. Playboy a little thug gonna manhandle a poodle or something. Yeah. Yeah, boy, you gonna threaten the old girl, you know what I'm saying? Try to slap you and burn you at the same goddamn time. And the pooch was a virgin. Say, yes, a darker hue would have marched and bragged about him every day of the week. You say, a player like me with good credit and that paper would have been ignored every day. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, these babies need these thugs out here. He said the police executed a search warrant on June 10th of 2022. Say heard Refik making a reference to attacking his mama them. He was booked in March into the county jail where he was being held on a $5,000 bond. That's the only bond that y'all gonna give player who pent the dog down. Dog possibly a virgin. Threaten the mama with the hammer and I'm gonna burn the bitch up. You know what I'm saying? Like and the dog got PTSD. The dog is traumatized and 5,000. Yeah, I thought we love like animals and stuff like that right up. 5,000. I wonder if his mama gonna burn him out. I bet his mama burn him out. Shit, ain't gonna leave my baby in jail like that right there. That's my baby. He did not have to do that to that dog. He could have did that there to me. Oh, yeah, he look like school shooter. Oh, wait, hold on. Damn it, I thought I had on the screen. Yeah. Look like old school shooter. Look like old shooter. You know, right there look like old shooter, don't it? Got to be more careful. Why like the Hebrew brothers got to get together? Y'all can't be out here hunting the animals and stuff and getting caught. Like you can't be hunting the animals and getting caught. You can't. And listen, try your best to ask for permission or something. You got to kind of wait until like a little poodle or something is in heat. Like you just don't want to, you know. You hunting the dog when the dog ain't ready. That's called grape. That's not a good thing. And he spent some time locked up. Yeah. Shout out to C-No for the 199 super chat. Say, Willie, is that grape? Yes, all day long. All day long. The dog did not, what's the word I say? Consent. The dog did not consent. The dog is traumatized. The dog was taken advantage of. The dog was held down. And that's not fair, and that's not right. And we don't condone that. We do not condone nothing like that around here at the Willie Williams Show. Shout out to Rodriguez for the 499 super chat. He say, where's the animal hate crime bill? I'm trying to tell you something. Watch it. Everybody, the LGBT got a hate crime thing. Our Asian brothers and sisters got a hate crime thing. I think our Jewish brothers and sisters got a hate crime thing. I'm not sure. Somebody correct me. Did I say the LGBT? Yeah. Darker you folk been dying. We been getting killed before the internet too. We ain't got now. But they will they will put in place a dog hate crime. A animal hate crime. I promise you it's coming. You say when you attack animals, you say I look at you different. You know what I'm saying? This is a problem out here. You need to be sat down and talk to. They need to really talk to buddy. Hell, he acting like this out here. All that monkey out here in the street. Now listen. You like what you like. Hell, maybe he identifies as a dog. I don't know. Maybe. You can't tell him that he don't. Now can you? Can you do it? I don't think that you can do it because he know who he is. He know who he is and he know what he like. Moving right along, ain't gonna eat much whole. Yeah, I ain't gonna eat much whole you. Let's go to Montana. Have we ever been to Montana? I don't think I've ever been to Montana on the show. I've been to Montana, but I ain't been to Montana like on the show. It's like don't nothing happen in Montana. Is it people still live in Montana? Well, yeah. People still live in Montana because I got a show to do. I got a story about Montana. So this is like our first time. Yeah. Montana stand up. Come on, y'all. I'm supporting y'all out here. But listen, as we all know that we have been going through like a little housing crisis and all that stuff right there. And even in Montana, there's a housing crisis, something going on. And something that y'all probably did not know. Certain places in certain states, you can evict somebody in 3 days. Shout out to Big Mooch for the 499 super chat. He said, Willie, Trump already signed the animal cruelty. Oh, he signed the animal cruelty as a federal crime. He said it's already in effect. I ain't need much. No. Hell, I know now. I'm going to tell somebody else. I promise you I'm educated. I appreciate that right there. I did not even much know. Look here. You can be evicted. You can get a 3-day eviction in Montana. I kind of think and kind of know that you can't do that like in Florida. You know, you got to be like, I think it's 30 days or 7 days or something. But a 3-day eviction is deep, y'all. It's really, really deep. Here we go. We got some people that's going through some. Say Hannah, Montana.
As they've been in years. And in Montana, a person can be evicted in as little as 3 days. That's the type of eviction notice Shelley Cooper got 2 weeks ago. I met her as she was leaving her home.
On June 5th, Shelley Cooper had to leave her home of 14 years in the Cherry Creek Mobile Home Park under a 72-hour eviction notice.
Well, I lost my dad to COVID and got behind 2 months.
Cooper got behind on 2 months' rent, one of the criteria under Montana law that can be met with a 3-day eviction notice and court summons. The inability to pay rent is driving evictions around the country.
The number of individuals experiencing housing insecurity is probably much, much higher than we're actually seeing.
Getting a real picture of a...
Sound like you want to cry because there's so many people that we do not even know who is being evicted. That's being evicted.
Evictions in Montana is difficult, says Eviction Lab researcher Adam Chapnick, due to a lack of data and what Chapnick calls hidden evictions.
Probably also a lot of the evictions are happening outside of the court because it's just easier.
But some Montana landlords like Stephen Galloway of Great Falls say eviction isn't taken lightly from their end.
I love my tenants. I get a bad one once in a while. We all do. And sometimes it's not even their fault. So sad I still have to evict you because you either got to pay your rent or you don't.
Cooper says navigating the court proceedings around her eviction was a difficult process.
I showed up. They did not. They decided to continue it. They would send me a letter in the mail. I did not get the letter until after the fact.
Checking in with her Monday, 2 weeks after her eviction, Cooper told me she has been bouncing between motels and looking at potential rentals, but her permanent housing option is gone.
I'm a good person. I'm a hard worker. I'm a disabled veteran, 100%. And I'm getting removed from my home. So.
A national problem all too real for Montana renters. In Billings, Jackie Coffin, MTN News.
He said it just look like he on that good right now. Yeah. She's 100% disabled vet. 100% disabled vet. Y'all listen, this stuff is getting, hell, it's been bad, but it keeps getting worse. Now, a lot of stuff is not being reported on, but, you know, when you put your feet on the ground and you communicate with people through phones and stuff like that in different states, then you find out that, it's happening a whole lot. And then you find out that people trying to come and stay with you. Yeah, because like they getting put out of their buildings and stuff like that, and there's condemning buildings all across the country in certain states and stuff like that right there. And hey, man, it still got a lot to do with it's the decisions that we make. It's really the decision that we make. And I do understand that prices have went up all across the country, and it's hard for people to maintain. That's understandable. That is so understandable. So we have to think way ahead. We have to think way ahead. Yeah, damn it, you're getting that paper right now. You stacking that, well, here. You're not stacking. This is what I'm trying to say. You making ends meet now. Everything is like cool and kosher. You still get to hang out. You still get to get peed in. You still get to pee in people and stuff like that. You're doing everything that you want to do except saving for that rainy day or planning for that rainy day. That's something that we just not out here doing like that right now. But we get in the bag though. Oh hell yeah. Hey, we get in the bag. But our apartments and stuff look a mess. But our apartments stuff got mold and rats and stuff like that. But you know, we popping. We get in the bag out here. That's just how it goes sometimes, right? Yeah. Get your money up. You better save some money. We do not, or you do not know. None of us know when it's going to fall apart. I got to put this beautiful mother up here on the screen. I saw this here, I think like a few days ago. Hey, you can't say, Willie, everybody asking me for money. I'm trying to tell you. This thing crazy out here. We got a beautiful mother. This mother's finna talk about something. She's a mother of a 7-month. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I grab it right. A mother of a 7-month-old who died from sleeping on what is this thing called? Sleeping on a porch? I know the baby went on a porch. Hold on. Oh. A mother of 7 who died from, a mother of a 7-month-old who died from sleeping on a pillow reacts something. She finna say something. Here we go.
Tonight, the mother of a baby who died at a Fulton County daycare is speaking only with 11 Alive. We're now hearing from her about the recent arrest police made in her child's death. 7-month-old Ocean Carter, that sweet baby you see right there, died
Ocean Carter, go ahead.
2 years ago after investigators say he was left unsupervised sleeping on a boppy lounger. Our Cares Belger spoke with the child's mother in a story you'll only see on 11 Alive.
Zakia Morris says she's very determined and she hopes the results of this case will help keep other children safe.
I have more questions than answers.
Zakia Morris tells me she thinks about her son, Ocean, every day.
Oh, man, you old handsome little player. Go.
Chose Ocean because of the water. I love the water.
Just like the water she loved, her baby was easygoing, tranquil, and smiled all the time.
They use the word tranquil. I ain't heard that right there before. Go ahead.
It's made it very easy for me to raise 3 children by myself. He fit right in.
She thought he would fit right in at Easter Seals Center Sylvan, the child care center where she already enrolled 2 of her children.
I have a 7-year-old son named Zaire. He's a double amputee, but I chose Easter Seals because it was closer for me.
Ocean died in February of 2021, and according to arrest warrants, an employee at Easter Seals, Stephanie Thompson, left the child on a boppy lounger.
I just remember waiting to get results on what was going on. The doctor came in and told me that he had passed away.
Thompson was arrested this week, more than 2 years after Ocean's death.
Auntie, look at Auntie with the damn it, is that velvet, baby?
Yeah. I was happy for the moment, but then it took me back to the day that I lost him.
Today, Zakia says trusting others with her children is a challenge, especially her new infant son, Royal.
At some points, I know I'm probably going to have to trust someone, but if I do, it would be someone that I know.
The days, she says, are hard, but her family and Ocean's memory push her to seek a clear path forward.
I have no choice but to move forward and keep going and get justice for my baby.
11 Alive reached out to Atlanta police to ask why it took more than 2 years to arrest Thompson. I'm waiting on a response.
We waiting on a response. We gonna run it back. Oh, we gonna run that there back. Yeah. Yes, you did say a double amputee. Her 7-year-old is a double amputee. I'm trying to change screens, but I'm just going to try to put it on up here like this right here. We're going to run it back. I hope that y'all hadn't heard what y'all hadn't heard. Yeah.
The recent arrest police made in her child's death. 7-month-old Ocean Carter, that sweet baby you see right there, died 2 years ago after investigators say he was left unsupervised sleeping on a boppy lounger. Our Cares Belger spoke with the child's mother in a story you'll only see on 11 Alive.
Yeah. 3 kids by yourself is real hard. 1 by yourself is hard, but yeah.
Zakia Morris says she's very determined and she hopes the results of this case will help keep other children safe.
I have more questions than answers.
Zakia Morris tells me she thinks about her son, Ocean, every day.
I chose Ocean because of the water. I love.
And she cute in the face, too. Go ahead, baby.
The water.
Just like the water she loved, her baby was easygoing, tranquil, and smiled all the time.
I'm so glad that you wrote that right there because I was just waiting on somebody to say it. You say, why the hell does she already have another one? I was waiting to see more people point that out. Oh, yeah. So she went ahead and had another one. Why? Selfish. That's what we were just talking about that right there, right?
It made it very easy for me to raise 3 children.
The 7-month-old made it real easy for her to raise her 3 kids. Adding a child to 2 children, one who was a double amputee, adding another child made it easy to raise all of them. I don't understand that.
Water, I love the water.
Just like the water she loved, her baby was easygoing, tranquil, and smiled all the time.
He just made it very easy for me to raise 3 children by myself. He fit right in.
Or maybe she just saying that he wasn't like a problem child or something.
She thought he would fit right in at Easter Seals Center Sylvan, the child care center, where she already enrolled 2 of her children.
She already had 2 enrolled, so this one This one was the third enrolled. Got it?
I have a 7-year-old son named Zaire. He's a double amputee, but I chose Easter Seals because it was closer for me.
Ocean died in February of 2021, and according to arrest warrants, an employee at Easter Seals, Stephanie Thompson, left the child on a boppy lounger.
I just remember waiting to get results on what was going on. The doctor came in and told me that he had passed away.
Thompson was arrested this week, more than 2 years after Ocean's death.
I was happy for the moment, but then it took me back to that I lost him.
Today, Zakia says trusting others with her children is a challenge, especially her new infant son, Royal.
She has a new infant son. So now she has 3 again.
Points, I know I'm probably going to have to trust someone, but if I do, it would be someone that I know.
The days, she says, are hard, but her family and Ocean's memory push her to seek a clear path forward.
I have no choice but to move forward and keep going and get justice for my baby.
She has nobody else to watch the children, as she said that raising the children by herself. So even though she has a infant, she's still a single mother. That's what's up. She's still a single mother. She has an infant.
Family and Ocean's memory push her to seek a clear path forward.
I have no choice but to move forward and keep going and get justice for my baby.
11 Alive reached out to Atlanta police to ask.
Hey, man, to each his own. Hell, if one of your children died, you can replace a child. Hey, she chose to replace a child. I don't want to say that they don't care that the children don't have fathers, because it's obvious that they don't care that the children have fathers. You know what I'm saying? They can care less whether the children have a father or not. It's about what they want to do. Children best left with their mama them, though. I'm just saying. What can we say? What can we do about it? That's they monkey. They bodies, they babies. They can keep producing them, even though they can't afford them, but they keep producing them. Somehow they just make it on through. I don't need a man, but for some reason you actually go to men to get assistance. I feel you. It's working for you, though. Keep doing what y'all doing. Don't let nobody stop y'all. Please don't let nobody stop y'all. Who? Because them your churn. Them ain't I churn. And when y'all babies die, we do not all grieve. I know that y'all heard that earlier when I played it, when the mayor had done said, we all grieve when our babies die or when y'all babies die. I'm here to tell you we don't. We got stuff to do. I'm just trying to help. Just trying to make you feel better. Woo! We almost made it up to 500, but we didn't. Oh man, she said, will it bring up a picture? Yeah, right, because I had wanted to say what is a boppy lounge? I don't a boppy lounge. Let's see if we can get a pic. Boppy lounger. A boppy lounger. Okay. Hold up, swole up. Oh, so these are boppy loungers. Cause I sure enough didn't need much know. But like I had told y'all, we be acting like we be knowing stuff. But we be so happy when somebody say that they don't know it, know words or stuff, to where now you can learn the word and stuff. But we so hard and so strong to where, I'm not finna let them people know that I don't know that stuff. And that's why I'm here, y'all. This is why I'm here. These is boppy loungers. We used to call these, what is them things? Yeah, a beanbag. It's a baby beanbag. They just gave a little fly name, boppy. What is boppy? Boppy lounger. I guess, man. But yeah. So shout out to everybody who got a boppy lounger / beanbag for their baby. Just be careful. Do not just let your baby sleep. You better pay attention. You better let your baby sleep on their back. Don't let them sleep on their front. Mess around and don't wake up. Now you in the news. Changing your story. I was cooking grits. Nope, I was in the shower. No, I was getting peed in. You know what I'm saying? Just changing up your story and stuff. That's how it happened. Y'all give yourself a pat on the back because y'all done made it to the end of the midday news on this lovely Tuesday out here in these streets, man. I appreciate y'all being around here. Say, players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. Say, it's just the finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. You mess around and lose your little la-la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I'm just here to help. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Yeah. The baby died at the daycare. She say, love you, Willie. Great show. I appreciate that right there. I try to put it together to the best of my abilities and stuff like that. And y'all, please remember, go to the other channels and watch the other videos and stuff. And when I get off, I got to do some other videos that I have some other news that I'm finna do and post it right to this channel. So y'all be on the lookout for that right there, man. Y'all listen, share it. Share to all your social media stuff. We're trying to get it out there. We going live tonight. We're going live tonight on YouTube. We're going live tonight on YouTube. Live tonight at YouTube. And we might sprinkle in a little rumble. Ooh. Hey, watch. Wait. I can. Watch this. Hold on. Wait. Because I was going to do this last night after the show on YouTube. I was going to Rumble last night. Look at what I was finna talk about. I'll just put it up real quick and then I go ahead and take it on down. Yeah. That's what I was going to talk about. But that's what's going to... If we do Rumble tonight, that's topic. But we starting with YouTube first, y'all. We starting with YouTube first. So meet me back around here at 8 o'clock for the 8 o'clock news, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with the player, for the going on and getting up out of here. Thank you for all the support, all the thumbs up, the cash out. Have anybody been hitting the PayPal? I have not been seeing the PayPal. Hold on. I'm just making sure. No PayPal, but we got a cash out, super chat, stuff like that, and I really do appreciate y'all, man. I'm out of here. You say this is a topic on Rumble. Say perfect marketing. I'm trying to tell you, we start with YouTube first, though, y'all. We start with YouTube, and I'm gonna see y'all then. I done hit that damn button, boy. I'm gone.